He gonna come, he gonna be tough, strong, but I'm coming to whoop his ass. I stand by that. I stand by that. I'm fucking him up. Yeah. I'm fucking him up.
You guys need. This is what boxing needs. This is why we're here. We're here to take over. Now we got this lightweight coming up to super lightweight to come over here and dethrone the champ.
Shakur Stevenson nearly got into a physical altercation with Teofimo Lopez during their latest press conference, and the scene quickly spiraled into disorder. What was supposed to be a standard media event turned explosive the moment a slap shocked everyone in the room. The tension was instant, transforming the atmosphere into something close to a full-blown fight. Fans are already calling it one of the most intense face-to-face moments they've seen in a long time. Many analysts believe this chaos could be a preview of a fierce, no-holds-barred battle once they meet inside the ring.
Shut me up.
Shakur,
Shut me up.
real quick, Shakur.
I'm right here. Shut me up. Shut me up.
Teofimo Lopez didn't just talk for attention. His words sparked a fire that nearly caused the press conference to boil over. By questioning Shakur Stevenson's stamina and his readiness to compete at 140, Lopez pushed emotions to the edge. Tempers flared, and the situation almost erupted into complete chaos. Social media lit up immediately, with fans calling it one of the most uncomfortable and intense stare-downs in recent boxing memory. It's clear the drama for this fight started long before the opening bell.
If you look for the knockout, you won't get it. You know, I think really it's just all about setting the good pace early in the beginning rounds and then going from there, setting that tone. I think that I don't see him going those 12 rounds. This is his first time.
Duke McKenzie has added even more fuel to the fire with his blunt criticism ahead of Stevenson versus Lopez. By saying Shakur isn't world-class, he triggered heated debates across social platforms. Fans rushed to defend Stevenson, praising his calm approach and technical skill. Comments like this often raise the temperature at press events, and this situation was no different. It shows how opinions, ego, and hype can escalate tension just as fast as punches, setting the stage for the near brawl that followed.
He's world class. He's not really my cup of tea. I mean, I don't look at boxing probably the way you do or most sort of fans do.
Simon Jordan points out just how unpredictable boxing face-offs can become. From trash talk to spitting incidents, fighters often cross lines to gain a mental edge. The Stevenson versus Lopez encounter fit that pattern perfectly. Standing nose-to-nose, emotions ran high and nearly exploded into violence. Fans flooded social media, arguing over whether moments like these are staged entertainment or real warning signs. With personal history, pride, and bravado involved, every press conference becomes a pressure cooker ready to explode.
How many times have we seen boxers do things that they shouldn't do? You know, we saw Derek Chisora spit on Vitaly Klitschko.
We didn't need that.
I'm not offended by it.
Teofimo Lopez is speaking with complete confidence and zero hesitation. For him, this face-off goes far beyond hype. Moving up to 140 and facing Shakur Stevenson means there's no room for mistakes. Lopez is focused on action, not words. The tension in the room was so thick it almost led to a brawl, as past history and strong personalities collided before the first punch was ever thrown. Fans online are divided, analysts are deeply engaged, and it's obvious Lopez is determined to take control, reclaim his position, and force Stevenson to prove himself under pressure.
Best, and he's real close to Crawford, very close to him. And I think that, you know, Crawford has high hopes of him, high expectations on Shakur, and what better way? You know, I tried other ways that didn't work, and that's just part of me just learning. So I think now it's better just to do it with action, you know, let the fist talk. And now he's here, you know, and like you said, I was 2 divisions ahead of him at one point in time. Now he's here going up to my division at 140 and trying to reclaim and claim everything.
The Stevenson-Lopez press conference perfectly matched the word polarizing. Some viewers felt the near brawl was excessive and unnecessary, while others loved the raw emotion and intensity. Social media is overflowing with clips, reactions, and heated debates about who crossed the line first. Analysts argue this kind of tension sells fights, boosts interest, and gives fans an early look at the mental battles already unfolding well before fight night.
I do feel it's maybe what the sport doesn't need, and yet many people are saying, no, it's great. It's great. You watch it. Everybody wants to go to that.
This fight goes beyond technique and talent. It's about disorder and unpredictability. As the saying goes, anything can happen on fight night. Stevenson and Lopez already pushed emotions to the limit, nearly fighting during the press conference. When two elite competitors meet with pride and ego on the line, predictions mean very little. Fans are energized, social media is buzzing, and analysts keep reminding everyone that boxing often rewards the unexpected. Eddie Hearn explains it best. Stevenson brings elite ring IQ, while Lopez delivers explosive power and athleticism. That contrast only increases the tension that nearly erupted into chaos. Fans are analyzing every comment, debating who will take control. The mix of intelligence, aggression, and uncertainty makes this matchup feel like a ticking time bomb.
What's going to happen, because it's different on that day than any other day. It just sort of scripts go.
Johnny Nelson speaks honestly and doesn't soften his message. He focuses on the physical demands and fatigue that can decide fights before a punch is even thrown. With Stevenson and Lopez, conditioning and stamina could be the deciding factors, especially after a press conference that nearly turned violent. Fans online are breaking down every statement, questioning whether Lopez can match Stevenson's speed and mental sharpness. Nelson's point is clear: skill alone isn't enough. The body and legs have to respond when the pressure is highest.
And I said, look, if you're to believe that he had the best training camp, his legs have gone. And if I've got it.
Shakur Stevenson's mindset shows exactly why he's considered a top-tier fighter. He respects Lopez's ability and understands this won't be an easy night, but he feels fully prepared both mentally and physically. That confidence is part of what fuels tense press conferences and led to the near brawl when egos collided. Fans online are praising Stevenson's calm demeanor while questioning Lopez's emotional reactions. This isn't just a fight, it's a chess match inside the ring, and Stevenson appears ready to push himself to the absolute limit.
Push myself. I know that Teo is a tremendous fighter. I know he's on an extremely high level. And I feel like, well, I know that I can beat him, but I know that this should be tough.
Rolando Romero highlights Stevenson's brilliance inside the ring, pointing directly to his elite boxing IQ. That intelligence, combined with experience, helps explain why the press conference escalated so quickly. Lopez knows he's facing a fighter who studies opponents, adapts on the fly, and makes smart adjustments. Fans online are revisiting Stevenson's past performances, analyzing every detail and fueling the hype. The clash of styles promises excitement, and the near brawl shows just how intense this rivalry has already become.
Shakur is an incredible fighter. Shakur has a really high boxing IQ and a very. Shakur come out. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a good fight. I like to see it.
Eddie Hearn captures the raw pressure that defines high-stakes boxing. Even calm fighters can crack when pushed, and the Stevenson-Lopez press conference showed signs of that same explosive energy. Fans immediately took to social media, debating whether the near brawl was real frustration or calculated mind games. These moments test mental toughness just as much as physical ability. Pre-fight encounters become a battlefield of intimidation, strategy, and ego, setting the tone for an unpredictable and electric fight night.
I think I don't know how good the fight will be, but I think Shakur is, again, like pound for pound, IQ-wise, I think he's even up there with a Terence and those kind of guys, you know. I think the difference with Boots is he's got the defensive mastercraft, and he also has the aggressive power to turn your lights out, and I think that's quite...
Timothy Bradley Jr. speaks bluntly and directly. He believes this fight will be a serious challenge for Shakur Stevenson. Lopez's speed, athleticism, and natural power make him dangerous at any level, and Bradley's analysis reinforces that point. Fans online are buzzing, noting how Stevenson's precision and IQ will be pushed to their limits. The near brawl at the press conference revealed the fiery personalities on both sides, proving this isn't just technical, it's psychological. Every punch, feint, and movement will be under a microscope, making this one of the most anticipated fights in recent memory.
It's not going to be an easy damn fight for Shakur Stevenson. Nope, it ain't going to be an easy fight. Nope. After studying freaking Lopez yesterday, man, look, that athleticism.
Keyshawn Davis offers insight into the deep amateur history between Stevenson and Lopez, showing how far back this rivalry goes. Knowing each other since their teenage years adds layers of tension, respect, and competitiveness. Fans online are energized, breaking down old fights and predicting strategies. The press conference nearly exploded because both fighters are driven by years of shared experiences and knowledge of each other's strengths and weaknesses. This isn't just another professional bout. It's the result of a long, shared journey, with pride and reputation on the line.
Me and Shakur had talked about this shit before it was actually official. And I'm like, cool. You know this nigga can fight, right? Cool, like, nah, bro, I know, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we all excited about the fight, bro. Like, we all know it's at stake. Like, we've been knowing Teofimo since we was 12 and 13 years old in amateurs, bro. Like, we all been winning nationals together. Now we're pro having a...
Amir Khan explains it clearly. Lopez is an explosive, complete fighter who rises to big challenges, and Stevenson will need to elevate his performance to match him. Fans online are debating every opinion, and the near brawl at the press conference intensified the rivalry even more. Lopez's past battles against elite opponents like Lomachenko show he thrives under pressure. Meanwhile, Stevenson's precision, ring IQ, and adaptability face their toughest test yet. Social media is flooded with simulations, debates, and breakdowns as fans argue over who can adjust faster once the bell rings. This fight is about strategy, mental strength, and staying composed under extreme pressure.
Stevenson and Lopez, what a fight. Who wins that? Lopez. You think Stevenson? Lopez is a very good fighter, bro. I've trained with him, I've had him on the pad, he bangs hard. He's a good all-round boxer, slick. A lot of people don't give him the credit for how good of a boxer he is. Look, he's the type of guy I know about Lopez is that when he has to turn it up, he turns it up. And I think with someone like Shakur, he will have to turn it up big time. And obviously Shakur, we've not really seen him in the deep end. Look at Lopez, he's fought the likes of Lomachenko. He's beaten some great names on the way.
Teddy Atlas highlights the uncertainty and excitement surrounding Stevenson versus Lopez. While he expresses some caution about how the styles may clash, he emphasizes that both fighters possess elite abilities capable of producing explosive moments. Fans online are debating whether this will be a technical showcase or a high-energy war. The recent press conference chaos, where tempers flared and a near brawl occurred, only increased interest. Stevenson's defensive intelligence versus Lopez's aggressive athleticism creates a dramatic setup. Analysts believe timing, strategy, and adaptability will decide the outcome, not brute force alone.
Well, I mean, style-wise, I could see you having a little reservations, you know, whether or not these guys will make for dynamite, they will make, you know, for electricity. I don't know if they will. But I'll tell you what they will make for. Two skillful fighters, two talented fighters, you know, two fighters that are at a high skill level that will compete.
Conor Benn breaks down the mental battle behind this fight, focusing on the psychological tension between Stevenson and Lopez. While he openly favors Lopez, he acknowledges Stevenson's higher pound-for-pound standing and undeniable skill. Fans echo these thoughts online, comparing Lopez's power and strength at higher weights with Stevenson's precision and tactical control. The near brawl at the press conference shows how personal this matchup has become. Ben also notes the challenge Stevenson faces moving up in weight, while Lopez's refusal to be intimidated adds another layer. Every punch, feint, and exchange will be closely examined in what promises to be a high-level showdown.
I think he's in a hard fight. Well, it's not a taxing fight. He's in a complex fight in terms of boxing fight. It's not in a. He won't be in a war.
Playing devil's advocate, obviously, as a journalist as well, you look at pound-for-pound rankings and Shakur is a lot higher. I know you don't like Shakur, but do you not have respect for what he could do against Teofimo Lopez? Because you've dismissed him there, Conor.
No, I don't not like Shakur. I like Shakur. I'm just insulted he thinks he can come up to my weight and feel like he can just make it easy work. Or come up to my weight then. I don't not like him. I think he's a funny guy.
The tension couldn't be higher. and no one knows what will happen when Stevenson and Lopez finally meet in the ring. From the near brawl at the press conference to the ongoing mind games, social media is buzzing non-stop. Fans are picking sides, and analysts are breaking down every detail. Stevenson's defensive brilliance versus Lopez's aggressive power sets up a fight that could reshape both careers. This isn't just a matchup. It's a chess match at 140 pounds with fireworks waiting to explode. Now it's up to you. Who takes control? Will Stevenson's IQ and precision win the night? Or will Lopez's raw aggression steal the show? Drop your prediction, hit the like button, and subscribe for full fight coverage, analysis, and updates.